Hello, welcome to Ellie's Place. What a beautiful day. This is like totally awesome. It's a heat wave, but we have AC, so it's not so bad. I wanted to talk today about this Yannick, whatever the frick his name is, with the ball waxing bullshit. I wasn't even going to do a video about this. I wasn't going to touch it. Because every time a transgender gets involved in a transgender situation, we get attacked. Much like I did with that father in BC with his trans daughter. So I actually removed those videos simply because I was sick of people telling me that I was promoting a 14-year-old to be transgendered when I wasn't. I actually said in the video that I wasn't. So people they'll watch a minute of my video and then all of a sudden, I'm a bad person. Okay. First, I wanted to thank Jennifer from Veterans for Truth. She shared a little bit of my video in her video, which I'm linking to this video because it links to this topic, okay? About this ball waxing freak. So, I want to thank Jennifer. She recognized that I'm not a snowflake. There's just too many trans snowflakes out there, and they're really giving us a bad name. But I wanted to thank her because I know personally, I've been watching her for upwards of 2 years, longer than I've had my channel. I was watching her, and she's a veteran and a patriot, and she has a good presentation. She's very much like Amazing Polly. She's she's interesting to watch, but she's very knowledgeable. She researches things, and she has a good presentation. Okay. Unlike me, I'm a potty mouth and I'm boring, and but I wanted to thank her for putting a part of my video in her video to show that not all trans people are with what's going on, especially with the children being transgendered. But that's another video. I've already done 100 videos on that, and I'll probably do another 100 simply because I'm so against it. But for right now, this video, I want to be about this freak from BC. Yannick, whatever. Michael, Robbie, John, Joe, Billy Bob. Look. Wax your what? One thing. I'm talking to straight people here, or cis people, or whatever. Non-trans people, okay. Transgenders, male to female, do not recognize the old plumbing, okay? The old plumbing is wrong. So we don't run around showing it off. We don't go pole dancing. We don't go to libraries with a little bit of glitter on our hooey and show it off to kids. That's not what transgenders do. Who are doing this kind of stuff are transvestites and transsexuals, and I'm going to explain the difference between them. I've done videos about this, but I'm just going to quickly explain. A transvestite is a man who identifies as a woman, okay? They are not a woman in a man's body like transgenders are. They are just someone who identifies with women and like to dress and live as women, okay? But they always keep the old plumbing. So it's almost more of well, I'm not going to say it's for all of them the same thing, but I see it as a sexual-based choice, okay? And a lot of it ties in with their sexual life. That's why they keep the old plumbing, okay? Now, transsexuals are a whole different creature. These ones do the HRT to get the feminine look, okay? And to get the breasts and to get the complexion and all this, but they keep the old plumbing too, okay? They do not. And these are the ones who are running around in bars luring straight guys home, and then when the straight guy finds out she's got a donkey bigger than his, he gets mad, and some have been killed and some, but it's putting people against transgender people. Okay, I don't know any transgenders who do that. Luring guys home from bars, and if they do, shame on them. People need to know up front what they're going home with, okay? And myself, I would never do that. I would never lure anybody under a false pretense, but some people do. But transgenders are a whole different creature from all the other trans, okay? Even trans species or trans age or whatever, all these people are different. Transgenders are in the wrong body. I'm a female born to a male body. So I'm getting my parts surgically altered to fit who I am, okay? That's what a transgender is. We do not run around getting people to wax our balls, okay? There's a thing called shaving cream and a razor if you're really that worried about it. Myself, I don't know how she can get anything waxed. They understand something. Now this might be too much information for some people, but estradiol, which is estrogen, shrinks things, okay? If this person's been on HRT for a year or more, as he claims, he would probably have balls the size of raisins. Okay, now have you ever tried to wax a raisin? It wouldn't be easy. Okay, I'm exaggerating, but still, estrogen shrinks things, okay, and that's real. And I just don't see a transgender person running around to estheticians to get their balls waxed and then suing them if they don't do it. This is called a scam artist, which is the same as that fucking half-bald fucking monkey, half donkey, half monkey called Morgaine OJ, okay, who helped create C16 and then turned around and sued some Christian guy for saying he was a man. And he is a man, okay? Until he shows me a vagina, I'm going to call him a man, because he is. And this Christian guy's only mistake was saying it in the newspaper. That was, otherwise it would have just been his word against his word, okay? This scam is going to get worse if we don't get Trudeau and the Liberals out, okay? The LGBTQ has been given free rein to do whatever they want, i.e. the whole cake scandal in the States, okay? It's going crazy. And these are all activists that are doing this. It's not just the basic average gay, lesbian, or trans person doing these things. It's the lobbyists and activists who are doing this. So this Yannick or Yannick person, I feel, is an activist. And he's, I hope to God those lawsuits get thrown out, because he's going to little estheticians, people who cannot afford lawsuits. They will have to close their business and then not have a way of making money. So understand, it's almost like the LGBTQ activists and lobbyists are attacking anyone who's not LGBTQP. P standing for pedophiles, because pedophiles have invaded the LGBTQP and they will not denounce them. So, I did a video about that. I called them out and none of them would come forward and stand up for the LGBTQ. Okay? There's a reason for that, because they know pedophiles are in their group. So, I denounced that whole movement quite a while ago, like last year. Okay? When I kind of found out exactly the corruption within, I denounced them. And I denounced them for excluding the police. They cry about inclusion, but they excluded the police from the parades. What the fuck? What about gay cops? They can't be proud to be, gay too, or whatever. Like, it's really pissing me off, because it's making all of us look bad. Because I automatically get lumped in as LGBTQ, even though I say I'm not a part of the movement. Because I'm transgender, I'm lumped in with them, okay? That also bothers me, because everything they do now reflects on me and other trans people and other gay and lesbian people. And it's not right. So, this person running around trying to get his balls waxed by people and then suing them is a scam, okay? And now, he has applied for a license to hold pool parties with children 12 and up. All topless pool parties, okay? So this means he's a pedophile too. So he's a transvestite pedophile, acting as a transgender. And I don't know if he's going to make any. I hope his court cases all get fucking thrown out. But because they're pumping all these liberal pro-SJW judges into the court system, these idiots are winning court cases, right? I never in a million years thought of suing anyone. I get called a guy all the time. I get called a cross-dresser. I get called a drag queen. And even though I'm not, I mean, they look way better than me. But, you know what I mean? People just believe what they believe, and that's it. But now, because of all this crap that's going on, we're all under this cloud, this umbrella, okay, of hate. And people are actually turning on the LGBTQP right now, and I don't blame them. But they're also turning on those of us who aren't a part of that movement, okay? Because we're trans or because we're gay or lesbian. And like I say, we're automatically lumped in, and that sucks, okay? But I'm really interested to see what happens with this whole pool party thing, because they are trying to normalize pedophilia, and I feel that this is one of the ways they're doing it. This would be a landmark case if he wins the right to do this, okay? And the thing, too, is that no guardians or parents or caregivers can be with these kids. They have to go in alone with him into a pool, topless. Does that sound wrong to you? Okay, sounds wrong to me, too. So, this person's not transgender. I'm just telling you that right out, okay? We do not recognize the old junk, okay? Our plumbing is wrong, and we don't show it off. So basically, this perv, transvestite pedophile, is pretending to be transgender. And if you're on Twitter, tell him Ellie or Sophia Gothica says, you're fucked in the head. You're a fake, you're a fraud, and you're a shame on the whole LGBTQ. Even though they're a bunch of fucking assholes, those activists and lobbyists anyway. But he is the ultimate worst that I've seen yet, okay? This makes the cake scandal look like nothing. This makes Morgan and OJ look mild, okay? This guy is a total fucking douchebag. And I hope to God some judge looks at him and says, you know what? You're fucked in the head, and I'm throwing this out. Bye-bye, get out of my court. Seriously, to me, that would be a landmark decision on the behalf of parents and on the behalf of straight people who are being forced into all this crap because of Trudeau. Okay, Trudeau set the doorway when he made C-16. He billed it as a transgender law, but it has nothing to do with transgenders. It has to do with freaks who identify as Z and Zay and Zem and Superman and Wonder Woman and a fucking pink fairy and, you know what I mean? The multi-gender agenda, the multi-pronoun agenda. Okay, gender fluidity. So they can just change their fucking gender every day. And this is what Jordan Peterson fought with the UFT and why he was expelled from UFT. Because he would not fall in line with this gender fluid garbage. And that's what it is. It's all social construct. There's two genders, male, female, okay? And this crap, that C-16, is basically allowing people to use the guise of transgender to get into whatever change room or bathroom they want to get into. It has nothing to do with transgenders. I still use the male washroom, and I get a laugh out of it sometimes because guys freak out. But, you know, I'm still technically in my old body, so I can't, in my mind, legitimately, I should not be in the female washroom. Some people have told me, you know, don't worry about it. I do worry about it, because I don't want to be seen as a perv. I don't want to be seen as someone who's abusing the transgender. Well, the transgender is using their washroom. I usually use a family washroom, which is a multi-washroom where they have a change table for the babies and all, and a big toilet for the people in wheelchairs and handicapped people. Most restaurants, especially like Tim Hortons and them, have a third washroom. A lot of other businesses also have a third washroom, except Walmart, they don't. But anyway, so I still use the male washroom, okay? And as awkward as it is sometimes, it's actually interesting sometimes. You get some pretty interesting comments. But the point is, I don't take advantage of the washroom law. I don't even think we should need a washroom law. Transgenders, if they pass, we're going to use female washrooms, or male washrooms, depending on which they are, okay? But myself, I'm kind of one who believes that until after surgery, I should still be using a washroom that I have always used. And I don't know what part of me says that, but I just don't want to be seen as a perv. I don't want people chasing into the washroom after me with a camera and, making a big deal about things. Like I've seen that in the States with a lady who was running for office. Ran in after this trans girl who was going into the female washroom, okay? And without even knowing if this person had male or female genitals. She just went in there to target her, okay? Same thing happened, another video I put out about trans abuse must stop. It was a video that was put online about a transgender girl in the States that was attacked at a restaurant by a bunch of girls because she went to go use the girls' washroom, okay? So, for that reason, I use the male washroom. And in my eyes, anyone who is not yet post-op, if they're pre-op, they should still use the washroom of their current gender. It sucks. That's why I like the third washroom, and I think all businesses should have a third washroom for us, so we don't need to go through all these hassles with people, okay? But the point is, this person is running around taking advantage of these laws that have been put in, and exactly what I said when they put C-16 in, that pervs like this were going to take advantage of it, and they are, okay? Morgan Ogier's no better, or Ogre, or whatever, Herman Munster-looking motherfucker. Anyway, these people are just activists who are trying to cash in on shit before the ball breaks, okay? Because once a new government comes in, and it will, Trudeau will not win this election. If he does, it's a major cheat, and there's going to be a civil war, so let's hope that doesn't happen. But once the new government comes in, these douchebags aren't going to be able to pull this shit. So they're taking advantage now while they can, okay? And I'm pissed off about it because it shines a bad light on me and other trans people who are legitimate, okay? And it gives cis people a really bad idea, and straight people a really bad idea about what and who we are, and how we carry ourselves, etc., etc., etc. So anyway, look, this person's a pedophile, okay? Simple as he's a perv and a pedophile. And he's not a transgender. He's barely a transvestite. I don't know, I wish I could go on Twitter and just attack his ass, but I can't because they took away my ability to tweet. Because I got into it with Morgan O'Shea. But if any of you want to go on Twitter, I'm going to leave my Twitter addy below. And if you can go on to this douchebag's page and tell him that at Sophia Gothica says you're a lying piece of garbage and you're a shame on the transgender for pretending to be trans when you're nothing more than a perverted, pedophilic transvestite. Tell him I said that, okay? And hopefully he'll attack me so then I can go at him. The thing is that a lot of people just don't realize that the LGBTQP movement has been taken over. Much like the Liberal government was taken over back when Papa Trudeau came in. He was a radical, okay, and he changed the course of Liberal history. And there's a lot of people who vote for the Liberal Party thinking they are the Liberal Party of old, but they're not. They are radical leftists, okay, and they should not be in power. They should not be in control of any country, not even some little tiny African country. They don't have the mindset or the maturity or the responsibility to carry a country, okay? And look what they're doing to Canada. They're tearing us apart. And the states, until Donald Trump came along, the Dems were killing the states. And all the states that are still Democrat are still dying. So anyway, I just wanted to say that This person is not a transgender, okay? He is a perverted pedophile who's using the guise of transgender to profit and to have his little pool parties. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I'm hoping the judge tells him to go fuck himself, okay? There is no need for adults to be without their parents, to be in with little kids who are topless, okay? Now a lot of you might think, oh, 12-year-olds don't have breasts. Some of them do, okay? Some do, and it's just wrong, okay? There's a fucking age limit, and I'm not sure what it is in your province or state, but there's an age limit, and personally, this whole situation really disgusts me, because I said this was going to happen like 15 years ago, and I was laughed at. I was told I was a conspiracy theorist. I'm not, okay? I know what I'm talking about. I'm transgender. I know what I'm talking about. I know that side of the world that you don't know. You know your side of the world, and I know this side of the world. And that's why I've been speaking out. That's why I've been exposing the LGBTQP. This is why I've been exposing the activists and lobbyists, and I've been exposing the sexualization of children. It's wrong, okay? Again, I've started a movement on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, please come and join us. It's called Stop Sexualizing Children. I'll leave the link again in the video below. And just realize we're trying to do something. We're trying to make a movement to stop these sex ed programs and the gender fluidity and the gender multi-gender agenda and the genderless society and all this crap they're trying to pull. We're trying to stop, but we need more people. We need millions of people. We need multi-millions of people to stand with us and say no more. And that's what I'm hoping for. It's weird that a transgender started this movement, but you realize that it doesn't matter who you are. Someone had to start this movement. I know there's other groups too, and I will be connecting with them, but the point is that we have to do something now. If we wait, it's too late, okay? Anyway, I'm going to shut this video down before it turns into a bloody fucking motion picture or something. Sorry. But, like I said, this person is not transgender at all, okay? And I'm offended that he's doing what he's doing. He's doing nothing but putting a bad light on legitimate transgender people, okay? And he's casting doubt on us. And we had just gained acceptance. And like I said, 97% of my support system is all straight, cis, and religious people, okay? Because I'm common sense, and because I talk to people, and because if they have a question, I'll explain it to them. I'll give them the answer, right? A lot of other trans don't talk to anybody. They'll be rude, they'll be, or they'll be offended at every freaking thing you say to them. And those people aren't helping. So I want to be the difference. I want to kind of be the one to break the mold. And that's what I'm doing with this Stop Sexualization of Children group. I want to break the mold and say, look, it's time to stop what's going on. Okay? It's sick. And I'm not okay with it. I want to protect your children and your grandchildren and my grandchildren. And everyone's children's grandchildren. This is important. So please, if you aren't even on Facebook, pass it on, the link on to other people who you know are on Facebook. We could really use membership, or we could use a large membership, and then maybe we can make change. Doing petitions doesn't help. Nobody wants to sign petitions anymore because they say they'll be a target, and that very well could be, because they ask too much information to sign a fucking petition now. And personally, I agree with the people who don't want to sign them. I don't blame them. But I do think petitions also hold weight if you have enough signatures on them. So, petitions are out. We're doing a movement. It's starting as a group, but it's going to work to a movement. I'm going to other platforms today to open up the same identical groups, and then hopefully in 6 months we can take all the numbers from all the groups, and we'll have maybe a couple million people, okay? That's a start. And that will speak volumes to the government, hopefully the new government. And anyway, I'm going to shut this video down. This idiot is not transgender, so please recognize that and tell your friends and your family that this person's a fraud. He's a total farce. He is hurting transgender people with his bullshit, okay? So note to self, he's a fraud, okay? And I hope you will take that as law, because it's coming from an actual transgender person, okay? I want to thank all my subscribers. I really want to thank my new subscribers that come on. I know a lot of you have come from Jennifer's page, Veterans for Truth. I'm leaving that video below. I want you to watch her video. It's a really good video, but it also has a lot of the emails and tweets and messages this freak has been sending to little 14-year-old girls and shit, and what he's doing and what he's trying to accomplish. Jennifer did a really good video, and I think you should watch that video. It's about a half hour long, but she's, like I said, she's a very interesting person, and I think you'll like the video. So anyway, thank you, Jennifer. I want to thank you all, my subscribers, my new subscribers, and my viewers. You guys are all making a difference to my channel, and I thank you. Tossing.